All right, so anyone that has the BMW 45E and you're trying to change the secondary battery, which is the auxiliary battery, this one does not have the battery in the front. Okay, of course these cars have two batteries. Okay, this one in particular has the batteries in the back. Okay, now in order for you to get in there and remove that, here's what you have to do. Now I checked on YouTube, I didn't see anything that will be helpful for me to remove that, so I'm going to help you guys out. Hopefully this helps anyone that has the similar problem of trying to get that secondary battery out. So the first thing, of course, you got to do is remove this panel here. As you already know, these have the clips on there, which are these things, these tabs, right? It's got the tab. You pop this one up, and then you remove the bottom. You can do it with your hands. Once you remove this, in order to remove this thing, what I use, you see this little groove right there? I use this little pick, right? So this pick inside there, bam, pops it out. Then you can use this tool to pop that over as well. Okay, now once you have that out of the way, you are going to take that out. Right? There's maybe 6 of them. There's 6 of them. Boom. You remove that. There you go. You put it aside. Okay. And the next thing you're going to do is, in order for you to get to that battery, of course, you're going to take out the cover that goes here. Okay. See this cover? Goes in here. You pop that out with your fingers. You go in there. You push it like a leveler, and you pop that out. Okay. Now, once you got that out of the way, your next thing will be this panel here. Now, this one goes over, and this is the one with the flap, right? When you open the trunk, and they have the hinges here. See that? They go through there, and in order for you to remove this, there are 4 hex screws that go on the side, 4 of them. Okay, so once you remove that, see those little bad boys, see those are the holes, and you remove that, you take that, put it out of the way. There you go. Okay, now you have access to everything here, all the batteries and everything else. Now the next thing that you're going to do, okay, now let me just tell you about those hex, which are these right here, and that one is the one for the clips for that. There's 4 of them, and you're going to use one of these hex keys here. Okay, there you go. Have one with an extension, pull it out, but I also use my power tool and pull that out like that as well. Okay, now back to the battery area. Okay, so here is the battery. Now, in order for you to get to the battery and loosen it all out, there's a strap that goes across the battery. This guy here, okay, is in there. So all you got to do is pull that to the side. You have access. There's the hole, and boom, you unscrew that, which is another hex, which is this guy right here. Okay, pull that out, and you're good to go. Now, you'll notice that once you remove that, the battery is still stationary and stuck. It won't come out. Okay, so the next step, what you got to do is that you have to loosen. See this plastic cover here? You got to loosen it. In order for you to loosen it, you have a screw here, and you have another one back here. Now, once you loosen that, that will be loose to get out, but it won't move because this groove, as you see, goes inside this panel, and so you can't move it. You see, you can't move it, but I already removed it, but I'll tell you how to do that in regards. Now, in order to loosen this panel, you don't have to do all that stuff. Is that there's a screw in there. You pull that screw out, this becomes loose, and you can maneuver it. There's this cover here that goes here for the trunk, right? The close. You pull that out, pop. You pop it out. Okay, it's manageable, but this clip on the bottom is the one that is going to give you a headache to remove, because that's the one that gets stuck on the bottom here. So once you get that out, boom, all right, you put that aside. Now you have access. This is all loose now, okay? Now what I did here, instead of removing all this other stuff and the panel and all that other good things, is that I took my tool to pry this over. So I put that under here, moved it back, and what I did was that, you see that tab? Try to get it over and then move this over that, and so this could be loose. And now you see, now I have access to the other hidden screw that's back there, and that's the band of this that's back there. And in order for you to get to that, you got to remove this stuff, because you won't have access to put your tool in there with your extension, which is what I have here. Okay, so this is the extension that I have, and of course the bit for that as well. So now I can sneak that in there once I remove all that stuff. Hopefully that's the easy way, but I don't know. Boom, you loosen that out, and now look at that. Now you have access to pull it out. Of course, now you remove the terminals. Boom, boom. The negative, you pull that out. Positive, you pull that out. I put a plastic cover that I took it from the new one, put it there because it's so tight here that you see they'll touch. I tried to tuck it in there, but that didn't help. All right, so that, now you can remove that, and you are good to go to put the new one in, and then you put all the stuff back, and that is that. Okay, hopefully this helps out anybody that's out there doing the same thing. Try to get the secondary battery there. In regards, and what I did was that I already had removed this back in February in regards, so I got a new one, but I should have got that one too. And eventually what happened was that this one is still good, but this one was already on its last legs. All right, so hopefully this helps out anybody, or if anybody knows a different way to get this done easily, of how to remove stuff and things like that, put it in the comments, put the video, share it with people. Hopefully this helps out anybody that has this similar situation. It's a 22 X5 45E. So yeah, all right, good luck everybody.